Okay, good evening, everyone. So I'm your host for tonight, and I'm doing a solo because my partner Kendrick is away, and I have to ask maybe our PGG man to introduce the guest later. Is it okay with you, PGG?
Yes, I'll try my best. And please introduce me to your dog. I can hear your dog.
That's why I try to let them be silent for the.
Okay.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So to start with our meeting, I would like to call on our to start our prayer, national anthem, and Rotary hymn to all together. So it's an ABP. Here's Tupe.
Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and ask not for reward, save that of knowing that I do your most holy will. Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and ask not for reward, save that of knowing that I do your most holy
Bayang magiliw, pelos ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyat ka ng magiliw, sa manlulupit, kita masisingil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo bangag, ay ilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang tinawaan. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y nagumpay na nagdidilim, ang bituin at araw niya kailan magpalit ang dilim. Lupa ng araw ng maraming pagsita, layalangin sa likod. Ang ligaya na patay mamagin, at namatay ng dahil sa'yo. I want to be a Rosarian for the world. Make the Rotary flag as a flag of peace unfurled. I shall serve my community, help a total unity. Rotary, I shall dedicate my all. World understanding shall be my cherished goal. With a four-way test, I'll pursue my quest, giving my little way help a day. Peace in the world, I shall not have lived in service above self, lend a hand to all who need my help. I'll give my spouse to involve in Rotary, and in Rotary ways I will train my family. With a four-way test, we'll pursue our quest, giving our little way help a day. Peace in the world, we shall not have lived in build a bridge for tomorrow's youth, strengthened by nothing but the truth. Let's join our hands, there's no reason we'll divide. We shall all understand why the good Lord is our guide. With a four-way test, we'll pursue our quest, giving our little way of the day. Peace in the world, we shall not have lived in vain. Peace be achieved, we shall not have
The four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as the basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster: first, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service; second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente. Vision: we see people of action cultivating fellowship, integrity, excellence, leadership, diversity, service for everyone, every day. Mission statement: high impact leaders helping humanity.
Okay, so we will have to introduce guests from here. We have a lot of guests. This presentation or this presentation of Master Aldrich will always be come on for our club always every year. Um, even we always look forward to having him uh, today. So I would like to call on our past district governor to introduce the guests. Man.
Thank you very much, past Assistant Governor Jesse. The host for tonight, I believe you are one of the other members of your group, right? And they're coming in now. It's my privilege, so please bear with me. It's been a while that I've been doing the roll call, but with due respect, I'd like to request everyone to please turn on their screen so you get to know everybody. As I call your name, please say hello so we all know who you are. Our president from the Rotary Club of Cebu Fuente, President Emmy Tesalona.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to our meeting.
And may I ask the others to please mute themselves if they're not called yet? All right, thank you very much. We have no less than from District 3790, past District Governor and RP, Assistant Public Image, past District Governor JP Kadaing.
Hello,
Oh,
present.
hello. And sister club from the Rotary Club of Midtown Tarlac. I know beside you is no less than spouse Rory. Hi,
Oh yeah.
Rory.
Hi
Oh,
Rory daw. Hi daw.
oh yeah.
Hi,
And then,
PDG.
uh, then,
Hello.
then we're very privileged to have the district governor nominee designate of District 3790, the beautiful DGRPRM, Susan Suday of the Rotary Club of Angeles Colliat.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. And our assistant governor of area 1B, if I'm not mistaken, no less from our club, Assistant Governor Alain Senerpida.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Okay. Okay, bad reception, Lane, huh? So with that, we also have our DGR PRM, Twinkle Gamboa from our sister club, Rotary Club of Downtown Davao, with spouse, Rotarian General Archie Gamboa.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Evening. And I'd like to introduce now the members of the Rotary Club of Cebu Puente, followed by the visiting Rotarians. We have our President-elect, Burns Amago.
Evening, everyone.
We have past President, Radi Abarintos. Past Deputy District Governor, likewise, Radi Abarintos. Rad, baka poor signal. And past President Dave Karamihan.
Good evening.
Okay. We have past President and District Treasurer, June Torres.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the club.
Director Stephen Uy.
Evening, everyone.
Director Eman Abay-Abay. Eman? Okay, he's here somewhere. And just connected, we have past President Dick Barba.
Yeah, good evening, Gov. Good evening, everybody.
And past President Sol Pasion.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Past District Governor and ARRFC, Yumi Espina.
Hi, good evening. Good evening.
Of course, the beautiful attorney, our director, Gingging Lomanta.
Hi, maayong gabi.
Maayong gabi. So our
Nasaan
visiting
yung beautiful?
Rotarian. Ayan,
Nasaan yung beautiful?
Hi, Gov JP. Good evening. I'm on the phone also. Nag-multitask.
Okay. And our visiting Rotarians from the Rotary Club of Downtown Davao, past President Telma Ciudadano. Telms, sis?
Hi. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. From the Rotary Club of Metro Bogo, President Joven Mondigo. Metro Bogo, Joven, I saw you earlier. You're muted. You may want to say hello or signal is bad. Okay, he's here from the Rotary Club of Manila Metro. We have Secretary Eman Hernandez.
Good evening,
Eman,
everyone. Good
good
evening.
evening.
Good evening.
Okay, and then we have from the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Metro Cebu, Candy Cusin.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, Gov.
Good evening. And a guest, we have Tootsie Spaller. Hi, Tootsie.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Of course, the
Hi, good
spouse
evening.
just joined our past district governor, Yumi. Hello, Madam Sandra.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
And at this point, oh, our SICO. Of course, how can we not forget our SICO? Rotarian Christopher Lagunas. Evening. Our guest speaker will be formally introduced later, Master Aldrich Dalumpines. So now I turn over the floor to the host, past Assistant Governor Jesse Baring. I hope I did not miss out on anyone. If I did, we will announce you later. We'll introduce you later. Para tong refresher course ng introducing. All right. Past Assistant Governor Jesse, take it away. Oh, we have spouse Alice Gonzalez. I'm sorry. We have spouse Dr. Alice Gonzalez. Doc Alice. We have two screens already. I'm sorry. Okay. Doc Alice Gonzalez is already with us. So welcome, Doc Alice, the spouse of past President Doc Julio Gonzalez. So good evening. I hope I introduced everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Gob, for saving my our group because I'm only doing solo right now, and of course my partner Kendrick has something to do, and so that's why I'm doing this all alone. And thanks for that covering up. And of course, we have to introduce our speaker or our guest speaker for tonight, which is not new to us. Always, every year, she at this time of the year, he will be coming to us, and to introduce him is just a one-liner. And please help me welcome Master Aldrich Lumpines, Pambansang Pingsay Master Consultant. Take it away, Master.
Thank you, thank you. And I like to wish everybody Kong Hei Fan Soy. It's not belated Kong Hei Fan Soy, but still an active Kong Hei Fan Soy because as we all know, Chinese New Year is actually celebrated for 2 weeks, from February 12 up to February 27. That explains the 2-week holiday in Chinatowns worldwide, especially of course, in China and other Asian countries like Singapore and Hong Kong. So let's begin with our outlook for the year of the metal ox. Okay, so normally you always ask about lucky colors. Okay, what's the color for feng shui this year? So let's hit the nail right on the head right away and let the rubber hit the road, so to speak. The lucky color for the year is always a takeoff from the element of the feng shui year, zodiac sign. So the zodiac sign this year is ox, but the element is metal, no? And metal is ascribed the color white in feng shui. Just like last year, it was a white metal rod. It was a metal rod, no? Now this year, another metal year, so continuously use white as your lucky charm color to attract and harness the luck from the year, no? So how do you use these colors? Of course, the first application is wardrobe, no? If you're into business or sales, especially, the more you wear white, the smoother your transactions may get, no? And your relationships will enter into smooth interpersonal relations, so to speak, no? Especially if you're moving in for closing a deal. If you're a realtor or whatever business you're in, be it a contractor or uh, a typical salesperson. Okay, so that's the uh, matter of fact when it comes to color. So what's the other side on the flip side of the color story? Always we confuse ourselves because of media on the lucky, not lucky, the trending fashion colors dictated by merchandisers in Paris, no? And this year they call it Pantone colors, no? It's how they dictate the fashion movement on ano yung mauuso or trending tela colors for mannequins, models to wear, and their merchandise, no? This year, the fashion dictation is it's light yellow and light gray. Okay, but take note the difference between that and the lucky feng shui color is like heaven and earth. Heaven, in terms of luck, is the feng shui color white, and very earthly, just the fashion color of yellow and gray. Now, there's a special reason for why they chose yellow and gray this year. For most of you who have been familiar in touring Europe, of course, with the pandemic, most countries in Europe, especially other countries too, are depressed, no, because of the lockdowns, the ECQs, and the general atmosphere is very sad and depressing with so many deaths due to COVID. They take the color from the inspiration of Germany. Germany, as a country, while very industrialized, is handicapped by its climate. It has only at least 3 months of sunshine. So the atmosphere there is always sure industrialized. In the olden days, full of pollution or smog, but people long to see the sun, no? The sunshine. And they're always looking forward to their summer breaks. That's why in Europe they have 2 summer breaks, no? Just to allow the people to migrate and go here to the Philippines to have a suntan in Boracay or other countries, no? And their mascot for their local feng shui is the smiling sun. If you see in Boracay, they sell this wood carving that has sun rays and smiling sun, not different from the smiling full moon in our calendars, no? Yung mga nakikita nating red, white, and blue calendars sa mga hardware, di ba? Well, the faces of the moon are there. The full moon is always a smiling moon, no? So ito naman, smiling sun, which they hang in their offices to be cheerful, no? To cheer them up, to motivate themselves. So having these colors, happy colors like light yellow and light gray is what they do to compensate for the lack of sun and the depressing mood. So to cheer them up. So perhaps these fashion dictators or trenders are using this to cheer up the whole world, not only Europe. So at least we can understand where they're coming from. Now, on the worst side, we have seen the spectrum, heaven and earth, in terms of colors. Beware of heaven and hell, okay, in terms of colors. This is because of fake feng shui in the environment. No? There are many who are pretending to be feng shui experts, and the worst thing is they prescribe the worst color so as to burn your luck, because they have an ulterior motive. If your luck gets burned, you will consult them. No? They just go by numbers. No? Game of numbers. So mas maraming minamalas, mas marami silang kliyente, no? So, what do they prescribe? They prescribe the color red. They're hiding behind the trend in feng shui that red is a lucky color. Normally, you wear it on Chinese New Year, birthdays. That's all right. But on a general everyday wardrobe that you wear red, red is the color of the element of fire. And fire clashes with the element of the year that brings luck, which is metal. So if you wear red, you burn your luck away. So yung mga sultera, yung mga sultero, if you keep wearing red, especially yung mga piniprescribe sa showbiz o ni Kim Chu, no, for that matter, to wear red to find love, sorry, my early condolences, no? Because instead of finding true love, your love life will be burned. Okay? So, walang forever if you wear red, no? In terms of love life. Now, the warning is don't use red also this year in buying a car, no? It will also burn your business endeavors, especially uso ngayon in buying cars is pick up, no? They buy pickups because multi-purpose ang pickup ngayon, for business, for home online deliveries. But if you use a red car, most likely your business will be burned. Not literally, but figuratively or symbolically. Sunog ang kapital mo. Okay? So, that's on the spectrum of the color. Okay? Of the year. When it comes to the year zodiac sign ox, it will be a hard working year, no? Because the ox in Asia, actually the symbol of the ox is the carabao, the water buffalo. In most agrarian societies in Asia, from China, Indochina, the Philippines, the carabao is the beast of burden. Huwag papatayin yung kalabaw, no? Kasi dyan nakakasalala yung farming produce natin, food production, and even incomes for the family. Kung walang harvest from our rice production, for most farmers, the family suffers. Tuition fees for their kids will have to be reduced, no? And schooling might be affected, education might be affected, which is the dream of every patriarch or matriarch of family, to send your children to school, no? And get properly educated. Okay? So, this year, there is a twist lang in the affinity of the year of the rat sign and the year of the ox. They are actually in the Chinese zodiac soulmates, no? So, and they're both metal element. So it's going to be a more of the same year, no? Whatever happened in 2020 will be on a steady track, no? If it were a typhoon tracked by our weather bureau, pag-asa, the path will always be the same, no? Entering the low pressure area until it creates disaster. So, especially now with a mutant strain of COVID virus. However, there is the miracle of the learning curves, no? Governments, people, and even us personally have learned how to cope and adapt to the COVID situation in terms of our health safety precautions, using alcohol, face shield, face mask, observing protocols of the IATF. It's no different from our adapting in the past years, no? To whatever crisis we had. But this time, it's just that we are bound by a common fear. And that fear that makes us insecure without any denial is the fear for our lives. Because as we've learned before, we just took it for granted in the early stages of COVID onslaught, same time last year, many deaths have occurred until we woke up to the reality that, hey, this is real. No? People are dying because of COVID. So we really have to stay safe and stay home, no, as much as possible. Where no. Now, with the onset of the vaccination and the vaccines coming to fore, and the learning curves of administrators on how to apply this to the public and speed up normalcy in our lives worldwide, hopefully marked improvements will come about, no, in all walks of life, no, from politics down to daily grind, no. So hopefully we recover from layoffs, mass unemployment, to new opportunities to succeed for everyone in pursuit for one basic need: income to support the family. As we know, the Filipino is only motivated by one thing, especially when married already, no? Or even if still single and working, it's to have a happy family. And the only way to make a happy family is have income generation activities to support the dreams and pursuit of happiness of every member of the family. Which brings me again now to the trait of the ox. Ox or carabaos or cows or bulls for that matter, in nature, they are a very herd mentality group. Okay. And at the core of the herd is their herd, whereas in human beings, the core unit is the family. So it's going to be a year of the family, focus on the family for everybody. More on family bonding and seeing to it the welfare of each other, especially now that the threat is getting in a way worse, no, with the variant of the UK virus, and later you will learn how it is in feng shui to have what we call a feng shui vaccine and how to be vaccinated. Okay, so in case I forget in the process of our discussion, as I get digressed by your questions later, I hope somebody will remind me of the feng shui vaccine. Okay, almost at the end of the talk, so everybody goes home ready for a feng shui vaccination in two simple steps. Okay, so with that, let's proceed with the slide presentation, of which I would request our former governor, Mean, to help me read the slides. I hope you indulge me on this request for one simple reason. I still couldn't have my cataract operation because of the COVID. No? I had to postpone it for fear of going to the hospital, okay, and might get contaminated. Okay, so let's start with the year of the rat, no?
The
Okay.
Year of the Rat. For 2021, Year of the Rat includes those born in the year of 1912, 1924, 1936, 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, 2020, and 2032. Rebuilding year as rat rebounds luckily with significant gainsa and avoids trouble. Avoid being quarrelsome to improve relationships. Avoid cheating on your partner. Understanding is key to peace of mind this year. Stable family life Good year to have children for those who want a positive year for friendships. A happy, healthy year ahead. No serious ailments. Time to develop better health habits. Challenging year, challenging career or work life that is stressful. Resolve with educated discipline. Seek advice from others. Finances requires prudent savings and less spending this year. Regulate family budget or personal budget. White is lucky color. Avoid earth colors. Do not believe in fake feng shui propaganda to save hard earned money. Instead, spend it wisely for your family and loved ones. The year of the rat.
Okay. So if you notice, the
Meron pa
format.
pala. Meron pa palang
Okay.
page 2. Wishing you
Okay.
a lucky year of the white gold metal ox 2021. Hard work, perseverance, and double efforts can make you the luckiest sign in 2021 as the soulmate of the year of the ox. Tips: put a pair of ox or carabao figurines at home and at work atop your work desk to attract luck. Hang a six-rod metal wind chime at the southeast wall or ceiling of your bedroom. Wear white, especially in proposing or closing business details. Avoid any horse images or decors at home and at work. Avoid any lamb, sheep images, or goat at home or at work. So, do we have anyone in the year of the rat?
Okay.
Okay, that's it. I think for year of the
Uh,
rat.
I think the next slide will have. We're done with the tips.
Yes, we're done with the tips, master.
Okay. If you notice, a typical sign reading will show you what to expect and what you can do about it. That's as feng shui remedies. Okay, so that's already a comprehensive prescription as a baseline start for you. Towards the end of the talk, we will cover what we call the Flying Star School of Feng Shui, which is to help you update and cope and navigate your luck for the year. These are personal concerns first before we go generic for all. Okay? So let's continue with the next sign.
The next sign is the year of the ox for 2021. 1913, 1925, 1937, 1949, 1961. Ako yan, year of the ox. 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, 2021, and 2033. It's an uncomplicated, stable year. Harmony and blessings come, but avoid quarrels. Relations will need
If there's
extra
one,
Relations will need extra understanding for balance and harmony. Strive to understand partners in love and business. Family comes first this year. Pay attention and care. Lucky year for new family additions by marriage and grandchildren. Friends can be reliable for support when needed. Meaningful social life thrives. Health is challenged due to hard work. Improve health with timely physical examinations and relaxing vacation. Decide quickly on new projects for good returns. Job seekers must be sincere to land a good job and career, and also best time for career move. Finances will be sufficient and even increase this year, bringing you happiness, stability. Second page, please. Consider profitable investments this year. A positive year indeed. Luck peaks by August towards 2022. Turbulence during March can be overcome by seeking friends' help and advice. Tips: having two ox and carabao figurines brings extreme luck to ox signs this year. A fighting fish on your office desk at home and at work will work wonders in bringing you more income this year. Now we'll breathe best period to consolidate and grow your investment portfolio After a year of survival adaptation in 2020, go for it and good luck in the year of the white gold metal ox. Use white always as lucky color mascot this year in business and in leisure. Avoid any goat, sheep, ram images at home and at work. Year of the ox.
Okay. So one tip there that's very common in all household is how to evade attracting bad luck is to keep any image of goat, sheep, or ram, no, from paintings to stuffed toys, and the most uh, taken for granted is our Belen, our Christmas Belen, because normally it has a sheep or a goat. So just keep the sheep and goat so as not to attract negative vibes in your house or offices. Okay? So let's continue with the next sign.
Year of the Tiger for 2021. Year of the Tiger for those born in 1914, 1926, 1938, 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, 2022, and 2034. The year of success in business and personal life, balanced work life, and newfound time for new hobbies. Very strong chi or comeback energy abounds. Avoid temptations that distract you away from real goals. Ideal year for love life, be it marriage or new addition to the family. Understand and help people you have difficult relations this year, especially family members. Be a good communicator. Be tactful to avoid misunderstanding. Avoid seductions that affect love life prospects. Favorable year for single tigers to meet real love interest. Health needs care with preventive medical exams and checkups regularly. Proper hydration needed and plan medical intervention if needed accordingly. Career requires completion of 2020 hangover projects. Balanced finances will be sustained with option to upgrade luxuriously. Next slide, please. Best time to retire debts early. Ideal to have savings slush fund for future emergency. Defer new big investments or new debts this year. A pet dog will bring great luck this year for tiger signs. Protection color will be white when you travel or negotiate business. Tips. Having two ox or carabao figurines at home and office desk will attract great luck and fortune for the next 2 years, 2021 until 2022. Have a plant at home and office at the south side to attract wealth and prosperity with harmony. Water and water features best for tiger signs at home and at work in 2021.
Okay. So for single or single again tigers, it's gonna be a romantic year as you might find Mr. or Miss Right. But the way to find him or her is to wear white most of the time, no? Okay. Next sign, please.
Next sign is the year of the dog for 2021. Year of the dog, those born in the years 1922, 1934, 1946, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018, 2030, and 2042. It's a year of happiness focused on helping family. Avoid being envious of another person. A year of betrayals, though as others betray you as you do to them. Trust your partner or things go bust. Never exploit partners. Only family is your consolation for peace of mind. Prone to illicit affairs in love life. Betrayals in your life storyline ever. Do not use others or friends as karma is worst for you. Complicated career this year. Past relationships haunt you in terms of vengeance and payback. Health is on downside during cold months. Engage in sports that sustain your health regimen. Avoid digestive problems with fruits and vegetable diets. Lie low and slowly in your existing projects as they become more challenging.
Okay.
Work doubly hard to restore and have clients this year. Determination is the name of the game. A demanding work year in store. Stable work, though, remains. Best for investment in property this 2021. Tips: take care of your yucca plant in the south of your property for luck.
Okay. So here we get introduced to a trending desert plant actually called the yucca plant. This is a silent secret in feng shui. Normally, you can find these plants in gasoline stations, in restaurants, and lobbies of uh, big enterprises, no, as part of the interiors. But there's a feng shui reason behind that. Being a desert plant, yucca is a survivor plant, and the energy it emits and shares in the environment is the chi or the energy of survival. So what more can we ask for in a time of pandemic like this when it's the environment is really survival of the fittest, be it for people and enterprises. Okay, so let's go to the next sign.
The next sign is the year of the rabbit. Those born in 1915, 1927, 1939, 1951, 1963, 1975, 1987, 1999, 2011, and 2023. It's a stable year ahead. Harmony and balance with fulfillment of commitments. Hard work and educational improvements bring you progress. Travel beckons this year. Balance travel with spending time with family and loved ones. Best time for marriage. Family life becomes more positive this year. Frequent bonding get together with family member best this year. Love opportunities abound for singles. Beware of pregnancy for ladies. Balance health this year. Just beware of cold months versus flu and colds. Take care versus accidents on the road. Stable business and career this year for rabbits. Job seekers will meet success. Harmony in workplace. Financial growth is in the offing in career. Next slide, please. Avoid against lavish spending. Save early this year to accumulate wealth. Avoid gambling and impulse online shopping. Have a happy and satisfying 2021. White is lucky color of the year. Avoid earth colors for good luck. Tips: have a turtle figurine at the north of your living room. Take care of a pet fighting fish in your office or sala near your bedroom. Put a yucca plant at the south side of the living room for great luck.
Okay. So here, let me introduce a new feng shui player in our mascots as part of the remedy for the year, the fighting fish, or it's called the betta fish, no? But in ordinary pet shop, you just say fighting fish, so you can easily acquire it. It's also available online. The purpose of the fighting fish is to restart your cash flows because the symbol of fish in feng shui is cash, no? So if you want to restart your income streams and former cash flows to be alive again, your credit and collections, your sales and collections to start coming in again, have a fighting fish. Okay. So next sign, please.
The Year of the Dragon, those born in 1916, 1928, 1940, 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012, and 2024. It's a positive year for you, very productive in work and personal life. Do not travel to other countries this year. Devote more time to family.
Stopping.
Land travel okay against
On the
air.
details screen for
Complicated
partners
love
for
life.
justice.
Go back to that
Brazil
slide,
S2.
please.
F.
Love Is it the no? We were year of the. We're done with the rabbit.
Okay.
Year of the dragon.
Okay.
Okay. I stopped in complicated love life looms. Deal with a lot of lies and betrayal with courage. Do not dominate your partners in business and personal matters. Family support is strong this year. Friends are reliable for help. Single dragons find their prospective partner for life. Just do not dominate your relationship. New friends come and make life enjoyable. Health problems loom for your sign. Beware of travel accidents and injuries, fractures, and danger dragons. Next slide, please. Eat carefully and keep hydrated. Career success is based on the decisive choice of projects or ventures. Money well being this year is great. Plan home improvements to have a healthier home. If going on vacation, go local, not global. Happiness and success will be yours with white collar. Avoid silver and gold. Tip: having rooster images or decors bring extreme luck for you. Put in your office and home. Put facing the main door.
Okay. So aside from those rooster images, especially those engaged in farming, or if your neighborhood allows it, it's best to take care of a pet rooster. Okay, that's the lucky charm of dragons. And kidding aside, most of the RCCF members are familiar with this. But for our guests tonight, let's introduce them to a feng shui secret. This is what we call the dragon side in feng shui. The left side of a person is always the superior side or the dragon side. So yun lagi ang pwesto ng boss. That's why even the protocols of the United Nations or state protocols, you will see the heads of state always on the left side. Even in military formations, the head or the leader of the team or the company is always on the left side. So what is the relevance of this? There are two relevant aspects in this when it comes to your daily grind. No, first, if you're negotiating, it's advisable to always stay on the left side of your prospect or client so you get the upper hand of the deal. Okay. If you want to persuade your wife or your husband, stay to his left. And the second most important realization now for all, especially the married, whoever sleeps to the left of your spouse or partner or husband in bed, in the master's bedroom bed, is the boss. Okay? So, general, even if you're a general and your wife sleeps to your left, uh, she is the commander in chief and you will be under the saya. Okay? So, that's a feng shui reality that Chinese communities know, no, by heart. Okay, so let's proceed to the next slide.
Year of the Snake, those born in the years 1917, 1929, 1941, 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013, 2025, and 2037. A bright, rewarding year upon which you can begin the foundation of your dream life. Happiness is gained from supportive friends. You are the most joyful luck sign this year. Love life flourishes this year, provided you understand your partner. Good time for marriage or having a baby. A relaxing year with your loved ones. Ideal to have new pet, especially pet dog. Time to mend fences with disagreeable kin. New friends beckon success. Regularly, popularity and fame comes this year. You truly find love this year. Balance health this year and just keep hydrated well daily. Fruits and vegetables will keep you in great health. Avoid visiting the sick this year. Next slide, please. Rewards for past year's efforts come to fruition. Favorable work and money prospects this year. Just maintain harmony with team. Work doubly hard with quality. Avoid temptation to be lazy. Unemployed will find it difficult this year. Stable finances with windfall incomes this year must be saved properly. Invest in property this year or asset improvements. Tip: having live pet roosters in your home or yard will bring extreme luck aside from a pet dog.
Okay. So let's continue to the next sign.
Next sign. Year of the Horse. Those born in the years 1918, 1930, 1942, 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2013, and 2026. It's a great year ahead, satisfying, happy year personally. A romantic year too in love life. Understanding your partner is key to keep relations in good shape. Good energy is sustained by happy celebration with friend and family. A new addition to family is expected. New baby brings luck. Family time recharges horse signs this year. Positive attitudes loom large this year to expand field of endeavors. Health for horse sign shows minor health concerns. Just keep hydrated and balanced diet with more fruits and vegetables. Eat healthily and exercise regularly versus cold weather. Average career gains due to pandemic. Hard work will be rewarded in your projects. Improve technology and skills in your field. Next slide, please. Rebound year for finances big time, but also save big time and do not spend lavishly or invest in property until 2022. Avoid risky investments. Tip: hang a six rod metal chime at north wall or ceiling of your office and master bedroom.
Okay. So here we introduce, before I forget, the vaccine of Feng Shui. The vaccine in Feng Shui is actually the six rod metal chime. Very simple. And the very act of vaccination is hanging it generically for all, in your master's bedroom or in the north side of your sala or in the north side of your office, the six rod metal chime. Okay, that's an antidote for the bad winds of illness this year of the metal ox. Okay? So take note. So the best gift actually you can give any friend or loved one, be it their birthday or anniversary or whatever occasion it may deem, is a six-rod metal chime and teach them how to vaccinate themselves. No? Sabi nga nila in Feng Shui, walang mawawala pag sinunod, no? So just try it and enjoy the wonders of Feng Shui. Okay, thank you. And we go to the next sign.
Next sign is the year of the sheep. Those born in the years 1919, 1931, 1943, 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, 2015, 2027, 2039, and 2051. A very challenging year that can bring problems or misfortunes. Only hard work, focus, and determination will make it a happy year for you. Bad luck and bad mood swings have to be controlled accordingly. Love relationship is affected by these emotional outbursts this year. Understanding in regulating negative chi or energies is key to find peace of mind and happiness. New friendships come about. Time to gradually resolve any family relationships. A good year for family additions via marriage or new children, grandchildren. Not lucky in love this year. Lie low. Health will be average this year. Resentment and anger must be curbed to alleviate stress and disease. Difficult work life looms with fatigue and loneliness. Counter with proper exercise, workouts, and yoga. Next slide, please. Tips. Horse figurines or deckers will boost your energy and luck in these challenging times. Beware of finances as you tend to spend more than you earn this 2021. Avoid any institutional debt traps that can affect financial status nonsensically. Never invest or put good money after bad.
Okay. So at this point, there's a unique feature relevant to the province of Cebu, especially our fellow RCCF friends, uh, because the feng shui of a province depends on the leaders, no? And the governor of Cebu, Ma'am Gwen Garcia, is year of the sheep. Okay? But notwithstanding the bleak outlook, as we've listened to Mean earlier on the year of the sheep, there is an exemption to the rule when it comes to the elements in feng shui. Apparently, uh, Governor Gwen is year of the metal sheep. So even though ox is against the sheep, that's why we have to keep sheep figurines in our homes and offices away for a year. Uh, for the province of Cebu, represented by Governor Gwen, metal and metal are compatible, metal ox and metal sheep. So it's going to be a banner year for the province of Cebu, no? Hopefully, you'll achieve your goals as Cebu as Ichiban or Cebu as a number one province. Okay, so let's continue with the next sign.
Year of the Rooster, those born in the years 1921, 1933, 1945, 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, 2017, and 2029. Excellent year, favorable in financial well being and family life, beware of injuries. Productive year overall, good energy overcomes work and relation challenges of envy and intrigue. Also, new family additions bring luck, be it an in law or a new baby. Best year for marriage for singles. Obstacles at work and finances can be aided by friends who are supportive, and the rule is ask and it shall be given. Resolution of family conflicts loom this year. Family planning is in order to prevent financial problems in the future. Rushing into love life not advised for single roosters. Health is balanced this year. Beware of kidney ailment and viral infections. Increase fiber intake and exercise. Hydration and enough sleep is recommended. No health deterioration this year. Networking with friends boosts success in career or job. Next slide, please. A demanding work year ahead, but very productive. Learn to relax to avoid stress complication. Happy financial situation. Control family budget wisely. Greater income this year. Tip: put two carabaos or ox figurines at home and workplace to boost energies of luck and harmony.
Okay, so the sign of the rooster is very relevant this year for all Filipinos because the feng shui of our country depends on the feng shui of our national leader, our president. And apparently, President Duterte is year of the rooster. And it's going to be a very good, excellent year for roosters. No? So the symbol of double hard work, the putting of two carabaos, will be very good for our governmental affairs. And luckily, we already have that in our national life. Remember when you pass by Luneta, across the monument of Jose Rizal, on the steps, left and right are symbol of two water buffaloes, right? One to the left will be the Tamarao, and I think the ordinary Carabao on the other side. So with this, there's a feng shui secret again there. Any trio or triple sign together creates luck. Just like in poker, pusoy, or card games, or even in slot machines, 777 or 888, right? This time, two Carabaos will attract luck for the simple reason that the atmosphere or the ruling Chinese zodiac in the air is another Carabao, which is the ox. No, so three oxen or three Carabaos in your environment, in your office or home environment, especially if you're a rooster, creates magnificent luck. Okay, so let's proceed with the last two signs, beginning with the year of the dog. No? And then
A
may
year
three
of
pa
the
pala, monkey.
monkey.
Okay,
Year of the
three
monkey.
signs pa.
Those born in the years 1920, 1932, 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, 2016, and 2028. A truly happy year. Strong surge of personal recovery with new income sources to household. Avoid family quarrels this year to enjoy 2021. Love life turns romantic with your partner as you go on new experiences, creating more stability and progress together. Avoid illicit temptations. Family life gains balance as you mend fences with disagreeable family members. Time for expansion in business. New additions to family bring great luck. Property investments bring great returns. Be ready for any investment opportunity in this field. Happy love and family life support your life goals. Single monkey will meet Mr. or Miss Right this year. Health improvement. Next slide, please. Avoid alcohol addiction at any cost to avoid disease. Remember too, smoking is dangerous to health. Sleep well instead. Unemployed monkey will find suitable job and career. Honesty at work and integrity will avert problems. Professionalism is the order of the year in work and career. Save for emergency times this year. Only average but stable earning will loom this year. Do not overdo yourself. Put a yucca plant in the south of your sala for good luck. A dragon friend or image decker will boost love and harmony in the home. Put at right wall of living room as you enter main door.
Okay. Next slide, please.
Year of the Pig. Those born in 1923, 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, 2019, 2031, and 2043. Fun year ahead, a fulfilled, stable year. You can travel for more luck. Partnerships will be shaky on the first half, but will be resolved in the final half. Harmony in family life, status quo in peaceful living this year. Friends help out in times of trouble this year. In love life, not good to have a baby. Past issues continue to affect you personally this year. Enough sleep, exercise, hydration will keep you in shape and good health. However, a family member might suffer bad health. Work life is exhausting but rewarding. Career growth is up for those employed. Unemployed will find fruitful jobs. Hard work and determination will enable great savings. Not a good year to invest and make house improvements or purchases. Focus on increasing cash savings and reserves for future use. Tip: a plant at south of living room will bring harmonious progress for the year.
Okay. I think, did we miss out on the year of the dog?
Not yet. I've not read Year of the Dog. But the
Okay.
plant for the pig, any plant, master?
For it's generic. Everybody can put a yucca plant in their living room, no, or garden for that matter.
Okay. I didn't read the Year of the Dog. Kape, where's the Year of the Dog? Please. The last I read was Year of the Pig.
I'll check.
All right. So while we're waiting,
Okay.
I'm sure others can relate on their year, on their sign.
Yeah. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the Year of the Dog, I will go to the Flying Star School of Feng Shui, which prevails on how you can navigate your luck this year. So first priority this year is the ill wind. No, health is wealth is our priority. So the bad wind of sickness is coming from the north direction this year. Last year it came from the east, and if you notice, east of the Philippines was Wuhan, China. No, so doon galing yung virus, yung COVID. This year, the threat from the north is coming from UK, London, British. No, and when it entered the Philippines, guess what? The variant virus, B117 as they call it, traveled up to Mountain Province, Benguet, and it's now wreaking havoc there, no? And kidding aside, as a Rotarian sense of humor, if it enters Baguio and mutates again from a British variant to from B117, it might be called in Baguio Ukay Ukay, no? UK UK. Baguio being uh, uh, ano, the forerunner of Ukay Ukay after the Pinatubo rehabilitation aid relief programs, no? Of course, now Cebu beats Baguio in fresh ukay-ukay because the landing of ukay-ukay now is in Mactan instead of Clark or Subic. Okay, so anyway, we have to guard the north. So if you notice, in some signs, it was recommended that you put a six-rod wind chime also in the southeast, like Year of the Rat, no? That one has a different purpose. Southeast this year is the place of conflict or quarrels. So putting a six-rod wind chime there is to quell uh, quarrels or conflicts in your life, be it being a metal year, uh, metal symbol of quarrels or a war, no? So para hindi naman World War III sa bahay nyo or to alleviate office politics in your office, you put a six-rod metal chime in the southeast. But do put generically for all in the north a six-rod metal chime to combat bad health. Okay? I've had this experience last year. Several clients, having not maintained their feng shui in their homes, got afflicted by COVID, no? And they text or message me what to do. So I recommend they put the six-rod wind chime last year at the east portion, even in the hospital room where the sick was, and in the master bedroom in their homes. No? And luckily, when they did it, they recovered. No? Technically, they recovered from COVID. The problem was the quarantine. Diba? Normally, if you get well with COVID, the hospital will not release you because of a mandatory 14-day quarantine. And ang problem was you usually get moved from the ICU where the wind chime was to another room, no? Where the feng shui was not protected because there was no wind chime there. And that's where complications begin, no? Lalo na kung may dati na silang ailment. And most commonly, sepsis or other bacterial infection. So they got cured from viral infection, but because of weak immunity, bacterial naman ang dumali sa kanila. So you have to be aware of this, no? Uh, in terms of our feng shui vaccination. Okay, so two directions I mentioned are bad this year: southeast, which causes conflict, and north, which causes sickness. Now, you've heard of the piao, right? It's a very popular souvenir item they offer you in Beijing, China. When you go there on a tour, they'll tour you before you go to the Great Wall, the factory of what they call the baby dragon. No, piao is a figurine of the baby dragon. It's the famous souvenir from China because uh, it's like a pixie, a figurine that has no anus. They call it the vacuum cleaner of feng shui. It absorbs all the negative vibes or energy or problems in the direction it's facing and does not expel it. So this year, the place of what they call in feng shui the grand juke or the problematic sector is the northeast. No, if you face one PC or PIAO, it normally comes in pairs, no? So one should face northeast to absorb all the problems in the world that can afflict you. Okay? No different from the Japanese belief naman of the happy Buddha, the one carrying a bag. They use that also similar. The Buddha puts all your problems in the bag and doesn't make you suffer. So this time, the Piao is the lucky charm for that. No, now the other pair, the other partner should face southwest. Southwest is now the direction of legal conflicts, legal cases. So especially if you have pending legal cases, if you want it to be expedited and facilitated to a peaceful and amicable settlement as much as possible, you make the other PL face southwest. Okay? So those are the four bad directions: northeast, um, southwest, southeast, and north. Okay? Every year, this changes. So every year we address what we call the Flying Star School of Feng Shui. That's why it's important if you're going to be an avid Feng Shui practitioner like Mean, Governor Mean, every year she has a Feng Shui maintenance program for her business and her homes. No, similar to other Rotary governors like uh, in here in Luzon, si Madam Edna Sutter of DDC Land with husband Martin Sutter, no? So also previously Sunny Coloma, no? Also a Rotarian, no? So all this have to be well taken care of, no? It's like physical checkup. Why you need feng shui maintenance? Because sometimes people in your house are unaware of your feng shui. They move things around, not carelessly, but because innocently or ignorantly. So, like for example, if you have a new house help and we've already fixed your feng shui in the kitchen's weight for the lock of a home or an office in the pantry, the microwave, is 50%. It's the income generator of a household or an office. If properly placed, and then a new janitor comes in and moves it within the year, wow, your cash flows, your income generation will suddenly dive. Okay? Uh, being half of your luck, your sales or your market absorption capacity can drop by 50%. That's how bad it can get. So prudent maintenance is required annually. Okay? So with that, let's see if the year of the pig is in already.
No, it's the
Year
year
of
of
the
the
dog.
dog. Yeah, it's the year of the dog. Year of the
Yes.
dog, those born in the years 1922, 1934, 1946, 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018, 2030, and 2042. A year of happiness focused on helping family. Avoid being envious of another person. A year of betrayals, though as others betray you as you do to them. Trust your partner or things go bust. Never exploit partners. Only family is your consolation for peace of mind. Prone to illicit affairs in love life. Betrayals is your life storyline ever. Do not use others or friends as karma is worst for you. Complicated career this year. Past relationships haunt you in terms of vengeance and payback. Health is on downside during cold months. Engage in sports that sustain your health regimen. Avoid digestive problems with fruits and vegetable diets. Lie low and slowly in your existing projects as they become more challenging. Next slide, please. Work doubly hard to restore and have clients this year. Determination is the name of the game. A demanding work year in store. Stable work, though, remains. Best for investment in property this 2021. Tips: take care of yucca plant in the south of your property for luck.
Okay.
And the last
So,
slide, may last slide
slide.
yan eh. Oo.
Okay.
That's all, folks, and Kung Hei Fat Choi in the White Gold Metal Ox year. Warning: do not believe in fake feng shui pretenders claiming there's a lucky day for you each month or week. No such bleep bleep. Improved health conditions with minor ailments on cold months. Also claiming other lucky colors for the year where they recommend against the real color white, so you will be unlucky and go to them to consult, and it's a booby trap. Last is having lucky numbers is no such thing, as this is a generic, not specific thing in real feng shui. Beware of scammers.
Okay. So just the overall outlook, just a footnote on the dog. If you notice how bad the dog is afflicted, in summary, there are three signs afflicted this year. No, these are the year of the ox, because ox to ox cancels each other's luck. The prevailing year is metal ox, and the year of the sheep, because the ox antagonizes the sheep in the Chinese zodiac, and the dog, being half sheep by nature, is also affected. We've seen this in the celebrity profiles of globally and our country. In the United States, the year of the dog who got affected was Donald Trump. No, President Donald Trump was year of the dog. In the Philippines, former Speaker of Congress Alan Peter Cayetano is Year of the Dog. In business and industry, ABS-CBN is technically Year of the Dog, with Alto Broadcasting being founded in 1946, no, which is a Year of the Dog. Okay, and recently, a fellow Rotarian who's also Year of the Dog, president of East West Bank, got affected, no, on the job, no. As you notice, there was a caper, technically a bank case on East West Bank recently, no. So, Year of the Dogs have to be careful. Okay. Now, how to cure if you are afflicted? First of all, you have to check if you are in a good element. Like I noted earlier, if you're year of the sheep, dog, or ox, if you're year of the metal element, and also if you're year of the earth or water, which are both compatible with metal, you're exempted. You're good luck. Okay? So that's the exemption to the rule, no, of being malas. Meron ding exemption yan. Now, the common protection is only two things in feng shui. This is where the popular arowana fish comes in. That's why it's no wonder Chinese or even government officials take care of this very expensive fish to protect them from the ebb and tide of fortunes, no? So how to take care of an arowana fish? Of course, live in an aquarium, the proper position of the aquarium is when you enter your sala or your office on the right side, no? So that's the protective element of the arowana. That's why it's called a lucky fish in feng shui. Now, if uh, especially now in times of pandemic, it's hard to even go out and buy an aquarium, or the stocks of arowana are affected because of importation logistics problem. You can use this image, the white arowana image, which eventually you can obtain. No? Mayan will provide everybody through a lucky calendar. One of the bonus we'll have tonight for all our audience is you will be given a lucky calendar for all signs. The lucky calendar shows the dates that you have strong energy, and these are the recommended dates. You take active decision making for whatever endeavors you want. You want to get married, you want to start a business, you want to sign a deal, on these dates. It will be provided for, and it will have an icon, this one, the arowana wallpaper. Why we call it arowana wallpaper? I will endeavor all of you to take a picture of it and use it as wallpaper of your cell phone as a digital act. No, Hong Kongers and Singaporeans use this. Instead of carrying your aquarium around, the symbolic aquarium will be your cell phone. It's on the wallpaper of your cell phone, so you're protected anywhere you mobile go. No, and if you notice, there are Chinese characters here on the left, and on the right of the arowana. The right side is the Chinese character for Yi Lu Fat, or the popular number in Asia of 168. You know, 168 means protection and prosperity all the way. Okay? So that's the meaning of that. Now, on the left side is actually a writing similar to Kong Hei Fat Choi. But you know what Kong Hei Fat Choi really means? Congratulations, may you have excess this coming year, or profits, no, or surplus savings, so you prosper more. So that's the meaning of this iconic lucky charm of the arowana with that. Now, if you have a philosophong friend, tanungin, what's that? And you want to keep it a secret, just tell them the Chinese character means bawal umihi dito. Okay? So, with that humorous note, we can now go to our open forum. Okay?
Aldrich, Master Aldrich, I
Yes.
think Topper will show the slide on the numbers, on the meaning of the numbers.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, for the numerology.
Yeah, if you
Alright.
want to know lucky numbers in Feng Shui, sa mga mahilig sa swertres or masyaw, kung meron pa, wala na siguro, no, general, no? So, ano, shoot away, Topi, no? Show the slides.
Master, the slide is there.
Okay. Can you help me again?
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. The numbers are 0, which means money. 1 means sure good luck. 2 means easy life. 3 means forever. 4 means death. 5 means me. 6 is the road to. 7 is conflict, war. 8 is double money. And 9 is doubling. So maybe you can cite an example like in the plate number or...
Okay. How to apply this? First of all, you can analyze your name if you have a lucky name. And you can apply this also in creating a lucky name for your enterprise, for your business, or even a name for a grandson or a child in Hong Kong, you know how much they charge for making a lucky name for a person or a company? 267,000 Hong Kong dollars times the prevailing exchange rate, no? If we convert to pesos. So take note of this very well. It can be a retiree's second career in the future, no? Being a consultant for lucky names. Okay, so why 9? No, 0 to 9 is based on the binary system, and if you know, the binary system is the father of our source code in the computer field, in the IT. Wala tayong language ng computer kung wala yung binary system, yung 0111, di ba? So, here, the basis of the interpretation of the numbers is based on the Cantonese dialect or presentation or pronunciation. It's called euphony, how it sounds. So a 0 sounds like money, 1 sounds like sure good luck, 2 means easy life, no? Kaya ang joke sa Chinatowns is maswerte yung mga number 2, patulog-tulog lang, kumikita. Okay? So 2 is easy. So any number combination with 2 makes it an easy combination. Sa Feng Shui, 3 may forever. Kaya makikita natin, Erap and Laarni, being number 3, may forever sila. Okay? Yung 4 in Chinese is C, no? C is death in Chinese. So ayaw nila ng may number 4. Kaya makikita mo sa Hong Kong, even Asian countries like Japan, Singapore, walang 4th floor ang elevator. Diretso sa number 5. Ayaw nila ng 4. Okay? Then 5 is just a pronoun describing me. It's a selfie number. Then 6 is the road to. Okay? Kaya yung number 168 is very good. When you translate it to this código, 1 means sure good luck, 6 is the road to, 8 is double money, double prosperity. Okay? 7 now means conflict and war. Before, it used to be protection, the meaning. There's a period in Feng Shui na 7 was a lucky number. Ito yung time ng martial law under former President Ferdinand Marcos. If you notice, he ruled for 21 years in multiples of 7. 377. Kasi ang lucky number niya is 777, no? Even the first lady, no? The car plates are 777. So, yung isang nag-idol sa kanila, yung mayor ng Calauan, si Mayor Sanchez, convicted of rape, used also 777 as his lucky number. It benefited him, if you notice. He got convicted for rape, and the sentence was not death penalty, no lethal injection like Echegaray, or no electrocution by electric chair, no? What he got was 7 lifetime imprisonment. You know? So naging immortal pa siya in terms of the law, no? He has 7 lifetimes. Now the other one is when he got to the Bilibid prison, normally death row. Hindi naman siya death row, hindi siya kinalbo katulad ni Baby Ama, no? Instead, yung gupit niya, yung uso, 7. Okay? So that's how lucky one can get with numerology according to the weather of the Feng Shui symbolism. Okay? So how to apply this? You just have to count the letters of your name, the way you use it or the way it is in your birth certificate, no? So when you count it, you reduce, like in math or in algebra, to simplest terms. How? By just translating, let's say your number of letters in your name is 15, no? So you just use outright our código. You look at number 5, that's me, and you look at number 1, that's sure good luck. So your name means sure good luck for me. Okay? I'll give you seat work. No, you bring this as homework. Assuming you have the son of Edo Manzano. His name is Lucky. Okay, and it so happened that his mom was not Vilma Santos. It was a certain Mrs. T. Okay, T.Y. Then the father was from Bohol, a certain Mr. Tico. So you cite the whole name and count the letters. What is his name? Is it Lucky or not? Okay. Mayan, Gob, can you say the name?
Lucky Titico. Lucky Titico. Lucky Titico.
Okay. So don't be the
11
lesson.
letters. 11 letters.
11 letters. So that's the lesson here. Don't be distracted by the interesting facts of life, okay? Don't rely on the sound. The exercise is you rely on the number of letters. So the letters is 11 with user código. It means double sure luck. So doubly lucky yung name niya. Okay? So that's just a peg for you to remember this exercise. And you can apply it to analyze names of your friends, your loved ones, and especially when you're an entrepreneur, when you create your enterprise, you can create a lucky name for your business. Okay? So that's how it is applied.
Kailangan full name or nickname? Si Lucky nickname.
It depends on how your screen name is. Sometimes people use a different name for their calling cards. Di ba?
Alright.
Yung iba, lalo na kung Chinese, ang pangalan nila, Carlos Castañeda. Di ba? Gagawin nila cute para American-based. Imbes na Carlos, Charlie or Charles. Di ba? So, depende. But as long as it's lucky, okay. Ang pinaka-model dyan in the Chinese Hollywood, they use lucky names for actors. So, Chow Yun Fat is actually a very lucky name. Kasi fat means double prosperity. Chow is great. To all told, it catapulted the actor to superstardom. Okay? And for plate numbers, you can apply this also in your cell phone numbers and car plates. Kung lucky yung plates, just translate it literally. Umiwas lang kayo sa may 4 and 7 kasi these are the only two bad numbers. Okay?
Master, do you include the middle name when you count the number of letters in your name, or do you only have
It's
the
up
first?
to you. Up to you, you can use it. But here's the remedy. Supposing your whole name, including the middle name, is 14. Okay? So malas, di ba? Death to luck ang meaning ng 14 letters. What you can do is take out one letter. So the most convenient is you take out your middle initial, yung maiden name. So become 13. So 13 from 14, from death to luck, it becomes now forever luck. Okay? Kaya makikita mo, may mga columnist tayo, doble ang L, nagdadagdag sila, Julie Yap Daza. Di ba? Doble ang L ni Julie Yap Daza. Meron din tayong actor na nag-feng shui sa pangalan niya, double ang L. Philip Salvador. Di ba? So, yan ang mga remedyo. Okay? So, you can apply this also to your home address. So, as long as your address or business address, walang 4 and 7, no? Okay? And by the way, sorry, I was doing it Facebook Live for the benefit of our other fellow Rotarian friends, especially from Rotary Club of Manila Bay, who might be watching live right now. And also, when it gets replayed in Facebook, you can now take picture of every slide for your records and notation to to apply to your family members, no? To at least to know how to guide them for the year. Okay? So any questions now?
Okay, that's everything. So we need questions for Master Aldrich. Any question that you want to shoot to Master Aldrich? You know, Mr. Aldrich, what you have not discussed this year is how do you feel?
Okay.
Jesse, we're live streaming. I told Aldrich not to say it.
Yeah.
We're live streaming. I'm sorry. That's supposed to be censored. I told Aldrich not to say
I
it.
know you all enjoy that, but for IATF and anti-terrorism bill, let's observe proper decorum with no malice and mental reservation. Okay.
So, any questions from the participants? Yes?
Okay. I have live streaming. It's called Philippine Business Feng Shui every Wednesday at 8 p.m. All you have to do is add on Facebook that page and you will be informed every Wednesday to tune in. So it's like this, a talk. It focuses on edutainment, lessons in Feng Shui, and related subjects like architecture, for you to learn more about Feng Shui applications. Okay, it's Philippine Business Feng Shui. Okay. So this coming Wednesday, there will be a replay on real estate sector. The nice thing about this for you to tune into is towards the last part, they have a McKinsey study on the Philippines showing which industries and sector will recover first from this pandemic based on momentum of trends. No? So you will see there, the sad part is tourism will be still down for the next 3 years. No? So just tune in, you will see there. And I would advise you to be ready with your cell phone, so when the slides on these matters are shown, you can take a snapshot or what you call a screenshot, no? For your reference. Okay.
Aldrich, question from Richard Floro.
Okay.
Can you hear me? I was a bit confused about the orientation where you were talking about China being to the east when it is west of the Philippines. How is that?
No, generally kasi in general common knowledge, China belongs to the Far East, right?
Correct.
That's why even our history books before, history of the Far East, yun ang normal connotation. So I hope you don't get confused by the semantics.
All right. Sige, Aldrich. So meaning Europe will be the center. We're using the old map where the US, South America is to the west, and then everything east is China, Japan, and Southeast Asia, correct?
Yeah, it's because of the belief before, prevailing belief of China that they're the middle kingdom, di ba? In Chinese, they call it Chungku.
Okay. My second and last question, is this year going to be better for the year of the rat? Because I was born last year, it was terrible.
Yes, it's a bounce back for rat. Actually, the two afflicted signs last year were horse and rat, no? If you notice, early last year, the horse sign, mayroon kagad namatay. Si Kobe Bryant, Year of the Horse. Sinundan pa ng ibang horse, si Father Suarez, no? And even prior to that, the son of Lucitan, Bongtan, is also horse. So, ngayon, bounce back. Super recovery and golden year for rat and horses. Now, if you notice, ox is bad with sheep. Already, meron ng tinamaan na ox. Si Christine Dacera, no? Yung stewardess. She's Year of the Ox, 1973. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Aldrich. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So any other question, please? Ang ano lang, siguro, by way of suggestion, with the fresh budget in the Philippines, we can, as for Rotary, if Rotary can take active part in helping in vaccination drives, like what it's doing for polio, this time for COVID, especially in tandem with our government authorities in terms of regional enterprise development in your respective districts, no? Because there's a dire need for more employment and income generation. So even livelihood projects that we normally do in Rotary, how to develop local enterprises, entrepreneurship would be good. Especially so now that with the drive of the government against insurgency and terrorism, there are a lot of funds. If you notice, the anti-terrorism budget ballooned from 40 million last year to 1.68 billion or 16.8 billion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, that kind of amount, what we call in economics absorptive capacity, is very difficult to attain unless you have a lot of private sector partners who can help you dispense that kind of aid or programs nationwide. No? Okay. Any other question? I think masyadong masyadong nadetalye yung for every individual. Contented na kayo sa what you take home tonight, and of course make use of your lucky days, no? Yung calendar, very ano yan. I would suggest na yung calendar, when you provide it, the whole the whole 12 signs, para it can cover all members of the family, and even in enterprises, you can cover all your management team, your employees, and help them too. So yan yung feng shui bayanihan natin. Help each other to be lucky para we all prosper happy together. Okay?
Aldrich, may question sa chat room. Parang galing sa anak ko to.
Okay.
My daughter and the husband are both Year of the Tigers. Yung apo ko, yung baby nila is Year of the Rat. Swerte ba sila?
Okay.
Dalawang tigers
Normally,
and isang rat.
Ano po ang birthday nila? Kasi ang clinical assessment dyan sa feng shui will be based on their elements, no? The mere fact that they had baby na pareho silang tiger, that means they're compatible. Otherwise, kasi tiger to tiger, magkalaban yan normally, anti, no? So, pag talagang opposite sila ng elements, mahirap magka-baby. Yun yung cause ng delay ng pagka-baby or fertility problems, or forever walang baby, no? So most likely compatible sila, pero if you can tell me the birthdays now, I can assess for you and correlate it also with the birthday of the baby rat. No?
Si Maan, September 15, 1986. Si Frank, May 7? May 5, 1986.
Parehong 86. Okay.
Yeah. Tapos si Frankie last year.
Okay. So at the onset, parehong 86, yin and yang, no? So opposite talaga sila. So 86 na babae is actually metal tiger. Ang 86 na lalaki is earth tiger. Pero you see, matagal lang, but they were able to produce a baby because Earth produces metal. Compatible sila sa feng shui philosophy. Okay? Then
Actually, totoo yan.
matagal
10
yan
10 years
magka-baby.
bago nagkaanak sila
Parang ano
10
yan,
years.
ang tawag dyan sa kotse, kung kotse, diesel. Matagal umiinit. Okay? Yung iba, 8 years, 7 years, 9 years. May model tayo, fellow Rotarian, which I'm not ashamed to divulge. Si Shirley Lazaro of Rotary Club of Fort Smart. When I talked sa kanitang Rotary nila way back, 7 years, no baby. So this time, I recommended to her, a unique feng shui recommendation. Alauna ng hapon, sa ibabaw ng washing machine. Linggo, walang tao. Okay? So, that's how to conceive a baby. Okay?
Bili pa ng washing machine.
I almost lost my wife because she texted me. Hindi pa uso yung mga, ano ngayon, mga PM, mga Viber, text lang noon. Yung unang cellphone natin, mga unang Nokia. Nag-text siya, misis ko nakasagot. Nakalagay in all caps. Kasi happy siya. Nakalagay with emphasis. Congratulations, we're having a baby. Naku, yung cellphone ko lumulupad papunta sa akin. Sabi ng misis ko, sino yan? Yung anak mo. So sabi ko, wait. Tinext ko, who you? Tapos nagpakilala siya. Sabi niya, thank you for your advice in your talk in our Rotary Club. I followed your advice. I used my credit card. I bought a new washing machine. And my husband is so happy. After 7 years, they have their only son now, which they're enjoying. Okay? So, ganun ka-weird ang feng shui. No?
Alright.
Ngayon, yung going back to your question, yung last year, 2020, Year of the Rat, she is metal rat. No? So, compatible with the parents. Very good.
How about the Lola? No joke.
The Lola? Okay. Depends on your element. So your ox.
I have 2 granddaughters, both born on 7/11, 2020.
Oh,
Sabay.
Your 2 grandchildren brings you extreme luck. Because your year of the ox, the soulmate of ox is rat. So dalawang apo mo rat, pareho yang nagdadala ng super swerte sa'yo.
Sinong gusto magpa-trial dyan sa pangalan nila? Yung ma-explain na pangalan.
If you want, you experiment first on yung name. Trial.
Yung
okay.
name nila.
Name nila?
Sino ba nandyan?
Ako.
Nickname? Sino? Okay. Ikaw, Emmy. Ano? Emmanuel ka?
Emmanuel Tesalona, 88.
Haba. Pakibilang.
Bilang mo, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel is 8. Tesalona is 8.
So that's 16.
16.
You add together 16.
16.
So we use our código. You read the numbers Chinese way or Japanese way from right to left. Just like their books, di ba? Baliktad yung mga libro nila, even their newspapers. So we start with 6. We consult our código. It means the road 2.
The road 2.
Oh. Then 1 is your good luck.
Your
So
good
your
luck.
name means the road to sure good luck. Okay.
Huwag ka na mag-middle initial, M.
Oo, tama. Kasi pag ganon, magiging 17, it means violent luck. Para certain ka, makakipag-away ka palagi.
Pag binuo ko naman yung Peña Verde, it will become 25.
25. So that means easy life for me.
Easy life for me.
Oo. Now,
Okay,
it depends on your pleasure kung anong gusto mong ma-experience in life. Easy life for you or
the road to sure good luck.
Good luck. Oh, sure good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Ma, would you like to try Frankie's name?
Maan tayo na lang. Hirap ng pangalan
Okay.
ni Frankie.
Ito pala, lucky food, no? I'll give you a tip. Kasi hindi pa tapos ang Chinese New Year, pwede kayong humabol. There are certain rituals in feng shui na if you partake of this food, foods, you can be prosperous, lalo na sa mga businessman, no? So, yung normal, tatlo, lalo na sa Cebu, very popular ang seafoods, madali ang access, no? But even in Manila now, our friends in BGC or the secret now, PM is the key. You can now order these foods online, no? May delivery pa, Grab, no? So yung pinaka number one na seafood that creates excellent luck in one's life is, of all things, the poor man's seafood, which is the tahong or mussels. So if you cook tahong and partake of it from now to February 27, any day, once lang, be it baked tahong, tahong with soup, whatever way you cook it, as long as you partake of it, you invite or attract excellent business luck. Ang secondary dito is the oysters, talaba, and tertiary would be halaan soup, clam soup, yung tatlo. Now, if you want more positivity, merong ding yung sa seafood, seaweeds, no? The popular lato, dami sa Cebu or even mga ordinary marketplaces, talipapa. Lato, especially we put pa tomatoes or also invites excellent prosperity. But the dish of the year, kasi ang theme ngayon is really Year of the Ox, family ties, no? Family bonding. The symbol in Feng Shui of close family ties is the whole chicken. Yung nakikita natin sa Chinese restaurant, nakasabit. Diba? Katabi normally ng chicken, nakasabit yung roasted duck, di ba? Kasama ulo and paa. Sa chicken, meron din kasama ulo and paa. It can be roasted, it can be soy chicken, white chicken, or you can do your own whole chicken. No? Pwede ka magpakatay ng chicken, then whatever dish you want out of it, be it adobo or tinola. Just don't chop it. It should be whole. Marami kasi nagrereklamo, hindi kasya sa kanilang pots and pan pagluto. No? So the most convenient sa kanila is yung inasal, no? Lechon manok. Okay? As long as it's whole. Okay? So with whole chicken, you achieve closer bonding and family ties, no? This year. So ito naman, if you're adventurous enough, you can try this as I shared with Chef Reggie Espiras of the Inquirer. You can try what I call the 128 fishball challenge. Okay? Why? Fishball symbolizes like dumplings, prosperity or money. And as we learned in our numerology, 128 actually is the best, luckiest number in the world in Feng Shui. Ang secondary lang dyan is 168. If you want to check our código, why 128 is the luckiest number. It means even while you're sleeping, you can earn money 24/7. Okay? You can live on interest. Kahit natutulog ka, yung pera mo sa bangko or ang placement mo somewhere, investment, kumikita. No? It's like you're running a gasoline station or whatever. No? So, the fishbowl challenge is it's either fishbowl soup. You don't have to eat all in one sitting, 128. Between now and February 27, pwede mo i-accumulate unti-unti eating fishbowl. Be it soup or whatever cooking you like it. No? Pwede kahit na yung pareho sa sidewalk lang, yung tusok-tusok, yung may tamis, sweet sour sauce. No? As long as you complete 128 fishbowl challenge. Okay? Any other questions?
Wala namang questions. Oh, Dina, do you have a question?
Yeah. Hi, Aldrich, Master. No, is spring chicken okay? Whole kailangan kasama yung ulo or just whole chicken lang is okay?
Whole chicken. So, yung iba, ginagawang tinola with soup or pwedeng inasal, sinugba, whatever way na. Pero importante, whole. Never chop it.
Okay.
You chop it only when you partake of it na, when hati-hati na yung family. Huwag yung pagdating parang galing andok chop na. So, yeah.
Another question.
Okay.
March 21, 1962 ako, Year of the Tiger.
1962. Okay.
Is it
You're a water tiger. Your element is water. So, right now, paakyat yung swerte nyo. Next year, 2022 is a water tiger year. You're in your elements. Yun ang luckiest year mo. Next year. Okay. Yun ang talagang yung tinatawag na Midas touch. Everything you do can turn to gold or you will really profit. No?
Will profit. Okay.
Dalawang year yan. Successive. Kasi the next year, 2023 is also water rabbit. And tiger is compatible with rabbit and your element is also water, ang lakas. And water, for that matter, in Feng Shui, is a symbol of money and finances. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Kaya ito, try nyo. I will, familiar dito si Governor Mean. You know the Maria Cristina Falls? You just go to Iligan City in Google. You print out your favorite image of Maria Cristina Falls. You just frame it you buy a cheap frame from a bookstore or Daiso, everything 55, Kokomban size. You frame that and you put it anywhere left side of your office door as you go out. That attracts two sources of income lagi. And the basic source of income for any business is sales and collection. So that will keep doubling your sales and collection until you eventually double your business also. That's a Feng Shui device. Others, to improve sales, they put the money frog and the waving cat, yung Japanese money cat. Ang position yan, you put it in front of your office door. Or now, since people work at home, you position it towards your main door, from the sala. And talking about pala work from home, school from home, there is an excellent position for everybody, generic. You sit working either facing northeast or southwest. Your back is to the northeast, or your monitor is back to the northeast para facing ka sa northeast. Why? Because northeast in Feng Shui is the place of global scholarship and technical competence. So, lalabas lahat ng galing mo sa subject or sa work mo. Normally, this was prescribed in Feng Shui sa mga bar examinees. Kasi di ba, in old China, malakas ang civil service doon. Every year may exams. If you will qualify as a civil servant, as a government officer, parang civil service din natin. May qualifying. So, pag lagi kang naka-northeast, mabilis ang asenso mo. Yeah. Okay.
So, any other questions? Dito pa si Pastor Roderick.
Okay.
Libre ito.
Ang ano lang, to summarize our lessons for tonight, it answers actually your level of expectation when it comes to Feng Shui, which earlier our fellow Rotarian pointed out, but this time we'll point it out in the most decent, non-malicious manner. It answers your, in Filipino, what's written on your forehead, paano ako kaya yayaman on you? Okay? So that's how, paano kayo yayaman ngayon on year 2021, year of the metal ox, using this Feng Shui advisor. The Rotary way na parang project natin na may acronym, no? So don't use the acronym of paano ako kaya yayaman on you. Okay? So para walang mali siya. Okay?
One last question, Master Aldrich. I remember you saying before na pag ilalagay yung water source on the right side, papasok sa bahay, may implication yan. Ano yun? Ano ulit
Okay.
yun?
Pag papasok ka sa bahay, yung mga water symbols, water pictures like paintings, calendars, no? Lahat kasi ng calendars ngayon, halos may water pictures ng mga tourist resorts, lalo na pag galing ng mga airlines or travel agencies. Ano yan? Now, pag pumasok ka, tama yung placement na yon. Pag right side, no? Or in reverse, pag palabas ka ng bahay, main door, nasa kaliwa. Okay? Ang implication naman yan, pag nasa opposite side, pagpasok mo nasa left side, nako, gastos yan. No? Tapos ang implication pa ng gastos, another family, chicks. Okay? Pero in fairness, it can also be hindi yung gayang nagloloko, ano? Pwede rin si Mrs. Okay? So, we're Catholic country, we don't advocate that. Put it in proper placement. So, if naka-proper in placement niya, you accumulate wealth. You can save a lot of money for the benefit of your family. Okay?
Okay, thank you. I remember it, right? So, wala na ba? So, wala na bang question or pahabol ba dyan? So, let's call on our president to give the certificate of appreciation. President Amy.
Okay. This certificate of appreciation is hereby presented to Master Aldrich B. Dalompines for his invaluable time and resources as guest speaker at the 23rd RCCF General Membership Meeting given this 15th day of February 2021 via Zoom. Attorney Bernardo Amago Deport, President-elect, Emmanuel P. Salona, President, Rotary 2020-2021.
Thank you very much. This is the first time I'll receive a certificate via Zoom.
Via Zoom.
And actually, if I will count our certificates, it's already the 20th certificate. No? 20 years na tayo. Okay.
So, meaning you have been our speaker for the last 20 years.
Yeah, 2 decades. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that, Master Aldrich. And now I would like to share the plaque of appreciation given to us by DepEd Division of Danao City. This is in connection with our donation of bond papers, ink, and printers in connection with our Dreams for Your Dreams project. Okay. Any other matter to be discussed? Having none, I now adjourn this meeting. Fellowship continues.
Thank you. Konghe Patchoy, everybody.
Let's have a turn on your video so for our group picture. Tope, on cue.
Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have 3 sister clubs with us tonight from the Rotary Club of Midtown Tarlac, Rotary Club of Downtown Davao, and Rotary Club of Manila Bay. The first time we met Master Aldrich was with the Rotary Club of Manila Bay. Every sinulog, they would be coming to Cebu. So every January, suki na namin si Aldrich. So, thank you very much. On behalf of, hindi man ako host, Jessie, kayo man. Lahat na nag-introduce na ako, nag-reader na ako. Sige.
Natapos na yung program.
Okay.
Tinapos na ni President eh.
Okay, on
Anyway.
behalf of the Rotary Club of Cebu Puente, thank you very much for joining us in this meeting. Thank you very much, Master Aldrich. And
Thank you.
the
One last request. I don't like to miss this from RCCF fellow friends. How do you feel?
Off na, sandali.
Sa ulitin.
Off mo yung recording to, Pe, kasi bawal, live streaming.
Kasi lagi tayo may video every year.
Sa uulitin.
Sa uulitin. When we have our live, when we have our face-to-face meeting, Aldrich, Master.
Yeah, visit the pandemia to.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I will share the calendar, the signs, and the numbers to everyone here. So, yeah, I'll send it all to
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you,
Mare
God.
Twinkle, you're sleeping at the left side of General.